Hello, everyone. This is Bridget bringing you your weekly yoga. So today's yoga, we are going to hold each pose today for about 30 seconds. And so think of that in terms of like 8 breaths so that I don't have to time it. So it's going to be somewhere around 30 seconds for each one. We're going to focus today on the hip flexor area in the front part of your hip. The psoas, the iliacus, that whole area there that gets really tight when we sit. And so today, that is what our focus is going to be. We'll go ahead and get started. Seated. We're going to start out cow face, taking one leg up and over the other. I want you to lengthen your spine and close your eyes. Connect to your breathing here for 8 breaths. Today we'll go ahead and do one side, and then we'll switch to the other side for another 30 seconds. Go ahead and switch, cow face, other side, opposite leg, up and over. Lengthen the spine, close the eyes, and breathe. 8 breaths is about 30 seconds. And release from here, taking the bottoms of our feet together. Butterfly stretch. You can raise and lower your knees here. Keeping again your spine nice and tall, and close your eyes. You can go ahead and move your legs as long as you like, and then go ahead and release them down. Breathe. 8 breaths. We're going to move through these poses and we will repeat some of them. Going back to cow face, one leg up and over. Elongate your spine and breathe. Some people, to feel this stretch more, can take your chest down towards the floor. You should feel that stretch in that side glute, hip area. Holding for 8 breaths. And release, cow face, other side, opposite leg, up and over. Inhale, exhale, elongate that spine and breathe. Pulling that chest down towards the floor. I like to keep my spine nice and tall. Breathe. 30 seconds. Release, butterfly stretch, bottoms of the feet together, pull those heels in close to your body, grabbing the ankles. Inhale, exhale, press those knees down towards the floor and hold. and release. From here, we're going to get into low lunge. Taking our right leg forward, keeping our left knee down, and we are going to press our left hip forward and hold. Pull it back and back forward. Hold. Release it back. And again, forward and hold. 8 breaths here, or 30 seconds. And release. Switch. Left leg forward, right knee on the ground, and press that right hip forward. Hold. And release it back. Breathe, bring it forward, hold. Release it back. Breathe, bring it forward and hold for 8 breaths. Release, switch, legs back to the right forward, left knee down. You are going to stretch it forward. From here, you're going to raise up your right arm to the ceiling and twist. And release it in the knee and then press it forward. Keep that arm high. Release. And stretch it forward. Keep that twist and hold. And let it all go. Switch. Left leg forward, right knee on the ground. Pressing it forward, twisting left arm up. Hold. Breathe. Release that tension in the hip back, and then press it again forward. Keep that twist. And release. Bring it forward and hold 8 breaths. And release. From the other side, you're going to straighten your right leg back, and you're going to open up to the side and arm to the sky. Feel that stretch from your right arm all the way down the side into the hip, all the way down to your foot, and breathe. Thirty-second hold. And release, other side. Left leg straight back. Left arm to the sky. And stretch. From those fingertips all the way down to the toes, through that hip. Breathe. And release. Child's pose for 8 breaths. And release. Slowly finding ourselves down on our backs for happy baby. Pulling those knees into our chest, grabbing onto the toes, inner or outer part of the foot, and open the legs, rocking side to side. Pulling the right knee in towards the chest and straightening the left. Point the toes, flex the toe. Really feel that bottom leg opening in that hip flexor. And bringing the left leg up, straightening the right. Again, point and flex. Really feel the opening in that hip flexor. Pulling the knees in. Again, happy baby. Opening. Hold. Inhale, exhale, and rocking side to side. Right knee in, straighten the left. Point and flex, and rotate the ankles. Holding this for 8 breaths. Bringing the left knee in, straightening the right, point and flex the feet, rotate the ankles, and hold 30 seconds. Pulling the right knee in, bottoms of the feet together, slowly lower to the ground. Reclining bound angle here. Rest in this position, 30 seconds. And release, feet flat on the floor, knees bent, taking the right ankle up and over onto the left knee, and pulling our knees up towards our chest, and hold. 8 breaths. Breathe. Release. Feet on the floor, left ankle up and over, above the right knee. Pull both knees in towards your chest and hold. Feel that stretch in your glutes, in your hips, in the hip flexor. Release your feet to the floor. Bottoms of the feet together. Open the knees. Reclining bound angle. 30-second hold and breathe. Again, release, lying pigeon stretch, taking that right ankle up and over above your left knee. Stretch those knees, pull them in towards your chest. Feel a little bit of a deeper stretch this time into the glutes and hips. This time, we are going to take ourselves and fall slowly up and over to the left. Think about bringing that right foot slowly down to the floor. As you fall to the floor here, when you feel tightness, you can stop and hold. Breathe through the tightness. And then continue to lower yourself to the side. Again, when you feel tightness, stop and hold. Breathe. Lower that foot all the way to the floor. Stopping along the way. When you feel tightness, to breathe through it. Stretching all the way down to the floor and hold. And release your legs, nice and slow here. Slowly come back onto your back. Lying pigeon opposite. Left ankle's coming up and over the right knee. Pull it in. Pull the knees towards you. Breathe. Again, we're going to drop this left foot slowly down towards the floor. As we feel any stiff, tight glute muscles, stop and breathe. And continue to slowly stretch that foot to the floor. Stopping along the way, any tightness. Breathe it out. Nice and slow. That foot to the floor. Breathe all the way down and hold. And release. Coming back. Feet on the floor. From here, we're going to bridge our hips up. So you're going to press down on your feet and raise your hips up as high as you can. Some people like to just do a pelvic tilt here. So you're just pressing your feet down and the hips are just coming up slightly and then release. It's just a tiny movement. Press and hold. If you'd like to press yourself all the way up into bridge, bringing it all the way up, go ahead. Some people like to take this all the way into a back bend. Whatever stage your body is asking for, please do. Pelvic tilt, a bridge, or a full wheel or back bend. And hold 8 breaths for 30 seconds, and then release. Release it down. Windshield wiper, drop those knees to the left and then to the right. A little bit of movement here. Knees to the left and right. And then another pelvic tilt and hold. If you'd like to bring it to a bridge or a full wheel or back bend, go for it and hold 30 seconds for as long as your body is asking. And release. Dropping those knees side to side. Windshield wiper. Continue to breathe. Windshield wiper. From here, we are going to slowly find ourselves onto all fours. So go ahead and just roll yourself. Sit up nice and slow, whatever is comfortable. Onto all fours. Go ahead and move through a couple cat and cow. Breathe. From here, we are going to take ourselves up on our feet, yogi squat. So our elbows are coming in between our knees, our hands together at prayer pose, relaxing our ankles down and hold. From here, if you'd like to press open those knees, you can really feel that stretch in that hip flexor and hold. From here, lizard pose, dropping onto our knees. I want you to take your right foot forward, left knee back, pop up on that back toe and pop that knee up. Hands are going to be on the inside of that right foot. From here, you should feel that stretch in that hip flexor in the back, in the left. If you'd like to take yourself down onto your knee, if you'd like to take yourself down all the way onto your forearms to get a deeper stretch, please do. Either version, any of these versions, go ahead, ask your body what it's asking for today, and provide that for as long as you like. If you can hold this for 8 breaths, please do, 30 seconds. Lizard pose. And drop that back knee. Back to all fours. Nice job, yogi squat. Press those knees open and hold. Breathe. Lizard pose, opposite side. Left foot forward, right back. Pop up on that right foot. Pop that knee up and stretch that hip flexor and hold. If you'd like to drop yourself to the knee or drop yourself all the way down onto your forearms here, please do. And hold. And release. From here, pigeon pose. Whatever is comfortable for you to get in it. Bringing that right knee forward, left leg back. Square your hips. That right knee should be in alignment with your hip. Straight forward. This leg does not have to be up and bent. It can be close to the body. Square those hips forward. Proud pigeon, we're going to hold it up. Feel into that left hip flexor. If you'd like to slowly lower yourself down, please do. And hold 30 seconds. And release. Pigeon, other side. Left knee forward. Right leg straight back. Square those hips. Proud pigeon, keeping the head up or slowly lower yourself down. Feel that glute stretch in the front leg as well as that hip flexor on the leg that's back. Settle into that stretch. 8 breaths. And releasing, bringing ourselves down to our belly, Sphinx pose. Onto our forearms, relax your glutes. And hold. Hips should be square on the mat. Knees, quads on the mat, tops of the feet. And relax. If you're flexing your glutes, let them go. From here, if you would like to take your hands in close to your chest and raise yourself up here, feel free. If not, go ahead and stay down in Sphinx. When you are up here, again, release those glutes if they feel tight. And release into child's pose. Last 30 seconds here before corpse. And release. Finding yourself on your back for corpse pose. At home, feel free to put on your favorite music. Go ahead and lay on your back. Straighten those legs. Feel the opening in the hip flexor. If your hip flexors are really tight like mine, your knees are going to come up. If that has any strain in your low back, you can bend the knees and open them into that line-bound angle. Otherwise, you could have one knee bent and one straightened. Go ahead and take your arms to your sides. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, close your eyes. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, now go ahead and breathe normally. Remain still. Shavasana pose. Relax your face, your jaw, your forehead, your cheeks, your lips, your ears, your neck, your shoulders, your chest, back, arms, hips, glutes, legs, calves and feet. Breathe normal. Feel yourself sinking into your mat, being held by Mother Earth, letting all go. You can hold Shavasana at home as long as you like. When you're ready to come out, I like to pull my knees into my chest and slowly roll over fetal position onto my right side. Wiggle my fingers and toes. Blinking my eyelids. Deep breath. And slowly finding myself to seated position. From here, inhaling arms high and hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. Thank you.